Hi friends, welcome to our channel PK Transfers Guide, History and Civics ICC Class 10 Notes. Lastly, we have seen the chapter first, the first war of independence, 1857. Now moving ahead, we have chapter 4, the rise of assertive nationalism. The notes consist of short description of assertive nationalism, causes of partition Bengal, Surat split, 1987, aim and objective of assertives, method of struggle of assertives, which further consist of Swadeshi, boycott of foreign goods, promotion of national education. The next point, contributions of national leaders, and they are Lala Lajpat Rai, Bal Gangadhar Tilak, Bipin Chandra Pal, history of Lal Bal Pal, comparison between early nationalists and assertive nationalists. Now let us see the notes. Let's start chapter 4, second phase of Indian National Congress or the rise of assertive nationalism. By the way, I wanted to say to all that the civics part is left and we have not so much time in our hand. Therefore, we will soon uploading their chapters. में chapters है यूनियन पार्लियामेंट, प्रेसिडेंट एंड वाइस प्रेसिडेंट, प्राइम मिनिस्टर्स काफ़ी इंपॉर्टेंट है, इसलिए इनके वीडियोस जल्द ही अपलोड किए जाएंगे. ठीक है. Assertive nationalist, a group of younger leaders within the Congress who did not agree with the method of an ideology of early nationalism and dominated the politics of India from 1907 to 1916 called assertive nationalists. The prominent leaders were first Lala Lajpat Rai, second Bal Gangadhar Tilak, third Bipin Chandra Pal. ये 2 मार्क्स के लिए इंपॉर्टेंट है. Next we have causes of partition of Bengal. Real motive. First reason, Bengal was a main center of nationalist activities, therefore, to check the rising tide of national movement, Bengal was partitioned. The second reason, the real motive of Lord Curzon was to divide Hindu and Muslim and told the Muslim that they had given a large part of Bengal to rule. It has some sub points. Let's see in the next page. First point, British government convinced the Indian by saying that it is too big to rule. Second, it cannot be run by a single government. Third, British wanted to remove the Bengali influence by putting them into 2 provinces. The last partition was on the basis of religion, not region. And one thing more, I will be providing the time notation this time in the description box so that you can reach to any topic of this notes according to your need. The next topic we have Surat Split 1997. Just remember this year. Annual session of Congress took place at Surat in 1997. Differences were created between assertives and early nationalists. Following factors were responsible for Surat split. The first reason, the assertive wanted to extend the idea of Swadeshi and boycott in different parts of India, while early nationalists wanted to confine only in Bengal. The second reason, the early nationalists did not give the open support to boycott movement, whereas assertives believed in direct action against British. Now next page. सॉरी फ्रेंड्स, कुछ कंटेंट्स ऐड किए गए हैं इसलिए पेज थोड़ा क्लियर नहीं है, but I will be repeating for you. Two reasons we have seen. The third reason, there was a conflict on the issue of presidency. Assertives proposed the name of Lala Lajpat Rai, whereas early nationalists proposed the name of Rajbihari Ghosh. As a result, assertives leaders were expelled from the Congress party. Now let's see the next topic, aim and objectives of assertives. The main aim of assertive was the attainment of Swaraj or complete independence. Tilak said, Swaraj is my birthright and I shall have it. Therefore, freedom of the nation was the sole program of the Indian leaders. Leaders wanted to overthrow the British government. Now, let's see the next topic, method or program of struggle of assertives. Following methods were adopted by the assertives. First, Swadeshi. Assertives wanted to use Swadeshi as a weapon against the British and told the people to use the goods made in their own country without being dependent on foreign goods. Second, boycott of foreign goods. Swadeshi and boycott were the two faces of same coin. It included boycott of government jobs, goods, colleges, and social boycott. Swadeshi was introduced to hamper the British trade, which gave employment. Now we see the next page. Which gave employment to Indians. And a third, promotion of national education. National scheme of education was planned as the colleges and universities were enrolled by British. As it is opened many schools and colleges in which they gave secular education, moral education, political education, technical education. The main aim was to build national character and nationality. Student, we have already seen the names of 3 prominent leaders, and they were Lala Lajpat Rai, Bal Gangadhar Tilak, Bipin Chandra Pal. Now we shall see their contribution one by one. First one, Lala Lajpat Rai. First point, he was an educationist and a forceful writer, and through his writing he inspired the youths of India. Second point, he transformed the freedom struggle into mass agitation. Now we shall see the next page. Third point, Lajpat Rai spread the message of non-cooperation to the government. Fourth point, he demonstrated against the Simon Commission at Lahore. Lajpat Rai was known as Punjab Kesari. He edited newspaper Punjabi and Vande Mataram, which was written in Urdu, and People, an English weekly newspaper. Lajpat Rai started Servants of India Society. स्टूडेंट्स ये तीनों पॉइंट काफ़ी ज़्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट है क्योंकि क्वेश्चन ऐसे आ सकते हैं कि हु स्टार्टेड सर्वेंट्स ऑफ इंडियन सोसाइटी. So please note it down. Now we shall see the contribution of Bal Gangadhar Tilak. First point, Tilak was the first person who openly put a demand of Swaraj. Second point, he said that political rights could be achieved by demanding them. Now the third point, he established Home Rule League in 1916. Now the next page. So our last point, he established the Home Rule League in 1916 at Pune to attain Swaraj. So remember, who established, where, and why. So the Bipin Chandrapal. First, Bipin Chandrapal was a journalist and a good orator. Second, through his writing, he created awareness among Indians. And third, created awareness among the Indians. The same points are there. So the next point we have, Bipin Chandrapal made some social reforms. First, he opposed the caste system. Second, he advocated widow remarriage. Third, promoted women education. Comparison between early nationalists and executive nationalists. First point, from early nationalists, they believed in constitutional method. From executive nationalists, we have first point, they were aggressive in their approach. Second point, from early nationalists, they were inspired by the idea of Western philosopher. And from executive nationalists, executives derived their ideas from India's past. Third point, early nationalists hold good position under British rule. From executive nationalists, we have the third point, executives denounce British rule. So guys and friends, we have completed this chapter. As we stated earlier, we will soon uploading the civics notes. Till then, please subscribe and share, and please comment if you like our video. And one thing more, please press the bell icon for being notified of the updates, because so many videos are still left. The chapters are left. We will soon uploading it. Thank you.